The US outdoor website's giving me an option first to enter an email. I decide not to enter it, so I just close it. I'm looking for a new snowboard. Okay. So my question is, you're looking for a new snowboard. Think of the board of your dream, describe it clearly. Use this website to find what you just described. Stop when you have found a product you would be interested in purchasing. Right. So I'm basically looking for a snowboard on this website. It's very clear choice I've been given between the different sports, so I know what I'm looking for here to start off. Basically looking for a snowboard, then picking out the actual board. Within gear, it's very clear. I need to find a snowboard. I've selected that. I'm looking for a all mountain snowboard. It's giving me an option again to enter an email, which I don't really like for now. So what I'm going to search for is, I want an all mountain snowboard, but I don't find it here in an option. So I'm going to look for the lowest price one. Right. Basically looking at searching the different options. I can't really find it, so maybe I'll just try and find it in my size. So I've done the size focus. Then I've narrowed it down because I know the Burton brand, Salomon brand. So I'm going to search for a couple brands in my size. Not really looking for women's snowboard, so basically going to look at maybe the different price point which I have. Salmon Villain, that looks good. Selecting it, seems in my size, 150, 151. Just rock out clamber. It's not really useful if it is freestyle edge best. What it doesn't really tell me is if it is a all mountain or if it's just for trick. I want to know that, and that's quite important for me. So I'm just going to go back, looking for a Burton amplifier. Maybe that could be useful. This is 154, so the size is too big for me, so I'll go back. Trick Pony, maybe I've heard of it. 150, it's a good size. Again, looking at the different materials, so I like the flex, the shape, but again, what it doesn't tell me is if it's an all mountain or not. And also here I notice an issue. It can be Burton snowboard gear can only be shipped within the United States and Canada, so not really useful for me as well. So Burton, I'm going to start selecting Capita, for example. Doesn't seem Capita has many brands. This is expensive. Neo Slasher, not really within my price range, but it looks a very nice board. But it looks like it's more of a backcountry snowboard. I'm not really looking for it. A backcountry one, maybe I'll try to see if I can find a nitro board, a medium range nitro board in there somewhere. Doesn't seem to be an option to have a nitro snowboard. Let's say 153, slightly too big for me. But this seems a great one because it has got a forgiving flex, which probably is good for me. So I'm going to add this to the cart. Okay, so basically purchase what you just found, go as far as you can without entering the payment information. So I found this board which I already liked, so I'm going to purchase it. So this option seems very easy and clear. I can either buy with PayPal or maybe a credit card. Also good to know it's super fast shipping, no sales tax on orders over $40. So just adding that. Will probably add my information here. Chrome already saves it, saves the information I wanted shipped to my address. Worldwide saver, worldwide expedited, worldwide express. Yeah. So I think the shipping costs are ridiculously expensive. Probably might be cheaper to buy it in the UK or in Europe somewhere. But what the hell? Anyway, so my board cost is almost the same as my shipping cost. Yeah. So I'm not. I think this is what the question asks. Placing my order. Perfect. So the third question is, do you feel that the website gave you enough information to feel comfortable purchasing the product? Explain your answer. Well, I think the products are plenty. There are multiple options there, which I liked. But then if I look at the profiles of the boards, I think I didn't see the division. So I saw a good spread of different products, but I didn't see really what type of boards they were. So for example, I didn't see any board which I could find which was all mountain, or it was freestyle, or it was a jib, or it was a, how you call it, backcountry, or only used for park or something like that, park. So it's, I think you need that differentiation. So that information would be useful because every snowboarder will buy a board for a purpose. So it will either be buying for a park style, or would be buying it for all mountain, or will be buying it for backcountry, or will be buying it for split board. So it doesn't, the board, the option wasn't really available for me. Mm. So I would think that information would be useful. And in comparison to the other websites that I have seen, um, other websites that I have seen, I'll probably use the other website more than this one, because I thought the basically the options were not available in that much details, or rather the options were not there for different sizes, as an example. So when I shopped on a different website, a French website, it gave me one board with like 5 different size options. So I think the product spread needs to be there a bit more on this website. But it had a very good information and clarity, and it did make me feel comfortable purchasing the product. Yes.